When we take the birds on the hunt, we actually do not use the lure to lure the bird. We only use the lure to recover the bird after an unsuccessful hunt. She grabs the lure, takes it to the ground. Catch your breath, my dear Shula. She bites. Very typical of the falcon. She immediately bites behind the neck. They do not bring us the food. The bells on the birds help us to reclaim the charge and to keep track of the bird as it flies about. We walk over, we say the bird's name, and we ask that it steps up for a reward. It will then drop the game it's caught, step onto the fist. Another meal would have then been acquired. Put your hands together for my Lady Sharon and the Sacred Falcon. For more than 4,000 years, men and women around the world have used raptors in a means of survival, catching a fresh meal. Many years ago, before the invention of gunpowder, when there was no refrigeration, if you wanted a meal, you truly had to rely upon the hunt. And in doing so, one would use primitive tools such as apple and bows and arrows and slings and, well, perhaps some trapping devices. But if you were not very successful in catching something by those means, the likelihood is you would do it out. Unless you might be fortunate that you'd be close to the marketplace where you could then go and purchase your meal. But here in the marketplace, the meat would have been hanging for a few days to tenderize, so they would say. And the meat would certainly become quite tender, but it would also become rather rancid. And it is well to know that this was truly the time that the use of herbs and spices actually came into effect. And they, of course, were needed to hide the smell and taste of such tainted meat. Short-winged birds. The birds that were commonly used by the peasants, for they too had to feed their families. The short wing enables the hawk to fly through the trees readily. The long tail enables them to maneuver around many obstacles. And their long legs and those powerful talons enable them to reach into the briars and bush and catch their prey. And they will catch a variety of prey. They will put the food on the table. The only problem, if you'll call it a problem, is that once they catch what they catch, they kill by using their powerful talons, and they tend to drive them into the vital organs of their victims. They also tear quite viciously at their victims. Be the boy. To the center, the smaller of the three, is the male. Males, though they may be smaller, are much faster. They are by far more maneuverable, and they're capable of catching a much wider variety of prey. Variety, the spice of life when you're raising young. The female, who is much larger, does most of the incubation of the eggs, and when the babies hatch, the female, who's so large, is able to fluff up, brood her young. She keeps them warm. She protects them from other natural predators. When the babies are 2 weeks old, they eat more than twice as much as the adult. That is when the female will then go out to help the hunt to feed the young. For they eat so much. They eat, sleep, and grow. So, with the gender, we're going to exercise 2 girls and 1 boy. It's going to be boring. Yesterday, they were not very responsive, meeting their new audience and seeing some of the animal life in the back. I'm hoping that they behave a little better today. Again, guys, no punishment is involved. Snippies. Before I cut the birds loose, guys, I'm going to show you what they're going to catch. Oh, gee whiz. The eagle, who flies highest in the sky, closest to the heavens, is believed to take all praise to the Creator. The big dog does eat the little dog. I've got the little dogs, as we are aware. But that is a bald eagle, guys, and bald eagles are basically scavengers and fish hawks, although they will catch a variety of prey. Do I trust them? Nay, I say. Not at all. Anyhow, guys, look, I got a rabbit. Come on, show us down here. The eagle's gonna come back later. Unless the eagle breeds a show right to you lack. Here's a rabbit. And here's the partridge. I use the lures to teach the birds to catch something that looks like what they would catch out in the field. Hawks are not very fast, but they can catch birds as they're taking off or landing. Hawks are not very fast, but they can make a 90-degree turn which enables them to catch a rabbit at the last moment as it's turning. They can catch squirrels as they jump from limb to limb, tree to tree. They're awesome hunters, but they're bad-mannered. Let's enjoy the hawks for a moment. I'm gonna hide my lure. And again, guys, the large bag is where the game goes, so that I can put the rabbit or partridge in the bag. The bird doesn't have to see it, then I put the hoods back on. I'm going to attach my rabbit lure. A gauntlet. A gauntlet certainly would be a handy thing to have. Protects the hand, of course. Let's see. Step back. Atta girl. Nice. This is Hera the Terror. And I know there might be some working dogs out here, guys. Keep them really close to you. Keep them under your bench. Do not allow them to make any noise. Hera the Terror loves dogs. Tastes almost like chicken. But we don't really want to prove anything to anybody. We want to keep it a happy show. A family show. A dog-friendly show. Over there. You know, yesterday I tossed him in the other direction and immediately saw the camel. I'm going to try to work this corner. What control do I have? None. Watch your eyes here. Harris hawks, they're awesome. I like them so much because they remind me of all of you.